such a great game. I'm still in love with this game.
Welcome to Dravoj, Sid. Our gate's always open for you and yours.
What do you think? I made myself a pair of bellows, just like Blackthorn showed us.
Nice.
Give him my thanks, will you? These things have stoked a fire under our asses just when our spark was about to go out.
Yo, look at that! And this is all thanks to Sid as well.
You're the one who butchered those Akashic fiends, aren't you? We're in your debt. Might only be a matter of time before the flood spills into the village, but until that day comes, we're not budging.
Can't wait to try out the new forge. Soon as I've sharpened up this little lot.
I want to play with the hammer, Daddy.
All right. It's about time you started learning the trade.
There you go. Passing it on to the new generation.
It was a nasty gash that demon gave you. You sure it doesn't hurt?
Only when I laugh.
Damn.
Ah, Sid.
Ask about Zoltan.
Did Blackthorn ever tell you?
How we came to prentice at the same forge. War. A pair of us lost everything before we knew what we'd got. We had no money name days. We had no more name days than fingers on our hands when Vulcan found us begging in the streets and took us in. The work was hard, but it helped us forget, sometimes too well. When the Forge Master wasn't looking, we'd slip out the back to play knights in armor, like most boys our age.
I still remember.
When old Vulcan found us sparring one day, thought for certain we were for striping. When there was sadness in his eyes, not anger, just shook his head and said, "Swords are for those too stupid to swing a hammer," and left us to it.
Set us straight.
Those words did. And time's proven him right, because we're still pounding away while most of those we made swords for are slumbering beneath the sands. And it's not as if I could ever best Blackthorn at sparring anyway. That's half the reason I swore to best him at smithing. Not that I've had much luck with that either. But it was never for want of trying. And we've got a good few years ahead of us yet.
There was a time.
Not so long ago that this village wasn't more than a streak of bird shit on a boulder. But then they discovered the vein and everything changed. Smiths rode in from all four corners of Velcroy to set up shop.
And each one.
Keen not to be outdone by his neighbor, honed his craft till half the realm's best hammers hailed from Dravoj. Word spread, and soon every knight and noble from Canford to the Belt was clamoring for a piece of our quality steel.
But then...
The war started up again. And it wasn't more quality that the knights wanted, it was just more. In short, Dravoj was faced with a choice. To swallow its pride or lose its best customers. And while pride can fill a heart, can't fill a belly. So I did what I thought best for the village's future.
While Blackthorn...
Blackthorn did what he thought best for her, to honor her past.
In the end...
I'd like to think we both did right by Dravoj. You did. That's what Dravoj's future.
Don't ask me.
And that it has a future at all is a miracle in itself. And that's thanks to a man who I thought was only part of its past. Without those bellows, Dravoj's days would be were numbered.
Still might be.
If we don't look after the place, the world's a mess. We can't keep relying on white knights to magically appear whenever trouble turns up on our doorstep. So us hammers will do what we do best, work the forges, fill the orders, and show the realm that we in Dravoj have not given up the fight.
And should those Akashic come calling again?
We'll be ready for them. Wearing some of the finest steel in the twins, you can be certain of that. I reckon there's a place in Dravoj for both quality and quantity. When it comes to outfitting our own, there'll be no more cutting corners.
Give that scowling bastard my regards.
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye, and roast chocobo on our plates again.
Roasted chocobo.
I've got a new design for a blade. Titan's Razor, I call it. can cleave through rock as if it were flaxen thread.
Wow.
You leave our linen alone.
Are
Very
those
nice.
bellows easy to work then?
They, take a bit of getting used to. I feel like an apprentice again.
Aw.
Furnaces roaring away without a scrap of crystal or a drop of magic. Whatever will they think of next? Boats without sails?
Oh, if you only knew. How are these guys getting on?
But what if the Akashic come again?
Then we'll give them another taste of Dravost steel.
Here. You don't reckon we could get this old smelter back in working order, do you?
Easily. Sling that crystal, drill a hole in the side for a set of bellows, and we'll be away.
We're miners, aren't we? Every day we head down to those tunnels knowing the next tremor might be the end of us. And it's not as if the whole mine's flooded.
Exactly. Don't reckon I could outrun a rockfall, but an Akashic, easy.
Wow.
Sorry, no entry. The miners have got enough on their plates without visitors getting in the way.
Oh, here's the flood. Oh, the salamander is now Akashic. Wow.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with.
Where are you gonna go?
Two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
Oh, the
It's
kids.
the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The hideaway.
Of course.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
But it
Thank you,
doesn't
Clive.
fix the
I'll
problem.
not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Well,
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else.
oh
me
no,
luck.
Lubor. I'm worried they're gonna bully him. Or they're not gonna trust him because... Of note, Lubor is 19. He's so positive! I want to protect poor Lubor.
What's an Akashic?
You don't want to know,
Lubor
child.
told me they're like people. But even meaner and scarier.
I don't know, people can be pretty mean.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer.
Oh my god!
How long do we have until these Akashic arrive, do you think?
There are no Akashic. He's just trying to scare us.
I hope the town gets run over by Akashic and Lubor saves them. Or, I don't know. I'm like trying to figure out how a good ending to this, because like...
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing to throw at him.
Aww. Aww. I like this guy. He's thinking about Lubor.
What's Lubor raving about now?
What commotion is this? I asked myself. A sudden stampede of customers towards my humble stall? No. It was a stampede of customers away from Lubor's.
What's the point in encouraging people to have a bath to raise their flagging spirits when they're sure to be crushed again the moment they get out?
It's about the moment, though.
We do not know when the Akashic will strike, but we must be ready to face them when they do. So, oil your blades, then get your lookouts.
You just staring at your crystal?
This crystal. It's no more use than the bearer I sold to buy it. Ah, well, I can always buy another. And at least I don't have to feed it.
He sold his bear. I freaking hate you. I'm really hoping they get overrun with Akashic. They need to learn their place. Oh, the old lady's back.
This town would not be here were it not for Drake's Fang. The inn and the baths were established to serve those working the mines, you see. Now that the Mother Crystal is no more, fewer and fewer travelers are making their way here. Should our youth begin to leave for pastures new as well, Dalimil may not be much longer for this world.
Are they gonna abandon Dalimil?
No place bearer.
I freaking swear.
Huh? What's the commotion?
That snake spitting his lies again by the sound of it.
Snake, shut up. Can I punch them?
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this
let them get run over.
news, might I ask?
Let them get. Oh, I swear.
Lubor, perhaps. The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
Do you?
Why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
Oh,
I have. Trust me. But for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake. It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them.
They're not gonna.
I should speak to Lord Furder.
They're not gonna leave, are they?
To make such a fuss outside.
You have to listen to me.
You lied about being one of us.
I freaking
Lord
Lubor's
Furder
like.
summoned the men to the south gate. We'll be joining him as soon as we're able.
Oh my god.
None of the stalls were plundered this time, thanks Peter Gilbert. How did your men fare? Any wounded?
I saw the whole thing. The magic flew straight from Lubor's hand, I swear it. And without a crystal in sight.
I freaking hate this town. This was like the best town. And now I hate it. Wow.
Lord Furder.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalimil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid, Furder, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need.
Aww.
And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
I swear, if they hurt Lubor, I'm going to rage. I'm going to literally rage. My octopus is Madge, okay? If they put...
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming.
I'm angry.
They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire.
I'm mad.
They don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley.
Oh, they've
no
never seen an
mercy
Akashic
granted.
before? No, they
We
have.
may have saved the
Oh
town
no, they
once,
haven't.
but this
It
is
was
different.
just bandits.
I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
Aw, Lubor.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Oh my gosh!
With us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalimil for yourselves.
You who should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Go on!
Just go.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you?
Let's go, children.
He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town.
Aww.
Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
Facts.
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Facts.
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Facts! Speaking facts, kids!
All day, every day, making sure things run smoothly around here. And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Oh. How can
Fine.
he still... Lubor is too good for this world, man. They're just way too good for these people.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
But it wouldn't have been right for Clive to step in. I swear, they put a hand on Lubor. I freaking swear! This town is gone. It's dead to me.
Allow
I
me
know,
to explain
Cal.
the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy.
Oh!
The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of
That's
operations.
where it's the base operation.
Now
Okay.
they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalimil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The
You're having a
rest
mega
of us will
flare of
take
the
the
town.
south.
You know it.
Both forces will provide men to serve as
Get me a
scouts
baby
and messengers,
behemoth.
ready
Comment.
to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
We just gotta fight.
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself.
It's Cheratina.
Main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch. A little gardening. How pleasant. I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
We got this.
Luckily,
It'll
so
be
am I.
fine.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Lubor is too good for these people. Oh my gosh. The fact that he's still trying to work together because he knows what's best
Looks like everyone's
for
ready.
the town and he loves the
Better not keep
town
them
is...
waiting.
We need more people like Lubor. What is life worth living for when all that you cared for becomes nothing? If he leaves, he's giving up the only chance to save them while he goes for himself. Yeah. Well, he wasn't initially going for himself. He was leaving. He wanted everyone else to leave. Evacuate. And he was leaving because no one wanted him around.
Come, everyone, to the bathhouse. So they've finally stopped shouting. You just know that when this is all over, they'll come piling back in here to drink themselves stupid.
This girl, I swear.
And I'll be the first to welcome them. If we're still alive.
She needs to chill.
Lubor was telling the truth. There is an army of Akashic on its way. Oh, gods.
Save your prayers for when we're behind the barricades.
I may not be a soldier, but I can fight. Please, let me join you.
Gladly. Go and find the men at the north gate. They'll give you a weapon.
I like
Will
seeing
we be
all
safe
of their
in the bathhouse?
conversations.
Should we not run while we have the chance?
I like all of their conversations because later on when I come back, their conversations will have continued. It's really cool.
Anyone who can't fight, come inside the bathhouse. There's plenty of room.
Mummy, are the bad men coming again?
It's all right. The town guard will protect us. Let's go inside. It's probably best to keep out of their way.
This way! Everyone inside! Quickly!
Man.
The Akashic are coming. Why did I sell that blasted bearer? He could have kept them from me.
Calm yourself. We'll be fine.
Can I
We
kick
just need
you?
to hide in the bathhouse until it's all over.
Can I kick you? I want to kick you. Let me kick you.
What are they saying? Something about the baths.
Yep, you better go into the bath.
Will be safe in the bathhouse? The monsters aren't going to hurt us, are they? Of course not. Lubor's gonna stop them.
That sequence kind of reminded me of Stormblood. Specifically, what's her name's story? With the rocks thrown, but they...
Get all these weapons into the hands of the Watch. They're no use lying around here.
Understood. We will defend Dalimil as best we can, but the town won't be truly safe until the horde at Cheratina has been dealt with.
Fordola, yeah.
And who better to subdue the League of Outlaws than the king of their kind?
We're low on potions and bandages. Do you have any more in the stores?
I'll go and fetch some right away. Is there anything else you need?
Lubor's a liar! A liar and a bearer! Why should we believe him now?
Because once the Akashic arrive, it'll be too late to change our minds. Come on, to the bathhouse.
I appreciate that they still keep at least one person that is against, just to show that there are people who aren't 100% swayed. Lubor and Fordola are even the same age. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Oh, wow.
Good. That will keep some of them out.
Any
Good.
man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately. The messengers will see that our entire force rallies to that position. We stand together or we fall alone. Do not forget that.
Let's go.
Dalimil will be safe with us. You have my word.
I really like that they actually put up barracks. Ah, so many games. I'm so used to games just being like, okay, we're gonna defend, and then you don't see anyone like defending. But there's like a good crowd of people there. Oh yeah, that place is completely flooded now.
There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
Stay down.
Vogel, kill!
Yeah.
All yours, Torgal. You're finished.
There we go.
We can't leave a single one alive.
At this point in the game, you were like, man, how are they gonna fix this Aether Flood problem? Oh, I didn't mean to use that yet. Too bad it can't go through walls. Doesn't seem like this is getting better anytime soon. The only thing that I can think of that they could do, is what you call it, after we get rid of all of the crystals, it'll go back to normal. Unless they do something completely different, but I'm not sure. All good today? You think you were a little bit underhydrated? Get more water. Drink water. Drink water. Do it now. Nice.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
They better not put any hands on Lubor. I'm gonna frickin' send a comment. Meteor behemoth. Sometime later.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Good.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
Yep.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
Oh, Lubor is too good for this world.
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize.
I don't know if apologies are
After
good
all
enough.
you have done
I'm
for
sorry.
This town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
She has the hairstyle of a mother, an anime
Dalimil
mom.
needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
Yeah, it is a start. I don't think he wants to be
You
mayor.
remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character.
Facts.
It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see.
I wouldn't trust.
I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Yeah, do it again. Do the dance.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start.
Facts.
Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
Really? Really?
And secondly,
to see is to believe, my dude.
You will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
Very good
We
boy.
agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for
That's
the
what
good
he's
of
been
Dalimil.
wanting to do, Conrad. Oh my god.
have.
He's like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't.
Condition accepted.
Aw,
Well
the
then,
kids.
It seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
You're wearing a special hat. Right,
How
Cal? Oh my
fickle
god.
fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
A specialer hat? Yeah, okay. We could get him a specialer hat.
Lubo. About the children. Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility.
Good.
I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws.
Aww.
I'll make sure they're safe here.
Good.
I don't doubt that you will.
Those kids
And not just the children.
are MVPs.
But everyone in Dalimil. I'll do my best.
Aww.
Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Lubor for the win, man. I swear, anyone tries to freaking hurt him, I'm gonna hurt you. Aw, the kids! Okay. Mad Octopus is now Happy Octopus. I was very upset earlier. Briar's Kiss signboard. Emblem of the Briar's Kiss, pride of Dalimil. The forge is almost as popular with traveling merchants as the trading post's famous healing baths, where the weary can soak away their saddle sores on the way to Drake's Fang. Now I need to hear what everyone is saying. 'Cause I bet... Why was I glowing? I was glowing for a second.
I shall devote my every effort to creating a haven for man and bearer both.
Yes, it
Just
starts
like
with
a
you.
certain someone else I know. Someone to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
Aww. Clive is always glowing. Okay, facts. That's true.
Well, I certainly didn't expect it, but Dalimil seems more united than ever. I'll have to redouble my efforts to bring Costness under control. Can't have Lubor showing me up again.
Aw, Victor! Glistening even. And gleaming. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
From bearer boy to mayor of Dalimil, how far Lubor has come, and how richly he deserves it.
Aw. I appreciate Ferda. These two, I feel like, at least with Ferda, no one will stab Lubor behind, in his back.
I knew they'd change their tune. Dalimil would be lost without Master Lubor.
As they're only too aware. I doubt they'd have accepted any other bearer as their master.
I knew I was right not to give up on Lubor.
Really? Were you on his side?
Wonderful mayor. You mark my words.
He served the town well enough, and he is a bearer, born to serve. Long may it last.
Okay, that's an interesting way of putting it. That's true. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it'll taste so much sweeter when you don't have an army of Akashic breathing down your neck.
I know. Thank Gilbert the beast never found their way into our cellars. A bit of much-needed peace. Not that it will last.
Save the beer!
I keep thinking back to when we tried to drive Lubor from the town.
You should be feeling bad.
Bearer though he may be, we were fools to doubt him.
Yeah, more than fools. You're stupid. This is the guy.
What do they mean? I never mistreat my bearers.
Wow. This guy has the audacity to switch his tune like that. I hate how accurate that is. Like, I hate and love how accurate that is. I hate it, but love it.
You're not going to believe what happened while you were away.
I thought the place seemed different. Come on, let's head to the inn. You can tell me the story over a flagon.
So, your given name is Clive. I heard Lubor use it when he spoke to you. I'll be sure to write to Randalar and propose that Lord Clive Underhill of the League of Merchants be decorated for his services to the Republic.
Lord Clive Underhill. Bro, if you only knew who I am.
Bearer or no, Lubor saved this town. I spat in his face.
You should let him spit on your face, too.
Ginger and ginseng, pimento and pepper, I have it all.
Hoppy is here as well,
How about
Theo.
a few spicy sausages to put in your pot, eh? They'll warm you up no end.
The Drake's Balms are still selling well, you'll be pleased to know. Think I'll make Lubor a present of some. Try and get the mayoral seal of approval.
So, you're going to join the Watch after all, then?
I am. Working down the mines made me strong.
I mean, you
It's time I
got
gave something
abs
back.
to prove it.
Come and bathe in our healing waters. They'll fill you full of vim and vigor. Just the thing after a hard day's labor.
Can I be the mayor when I grow up?
You can, son. So long as you always think of others before yourself.
Wow.
Earn the love and trust of all of those around you.
Man, I wish people taught their children that sometimes.
We were set upon by a horde of mindless, murderous Akashic. And yet not a single one of my pieces suffered the slightest scratch.
Aren't you
A
happy?
Coincidence, do you think? Or craftsmanship so exquisite as to give even such
Oh my God.
creatures pause? I shall let my customers decide.
So now we have a bearer as a mayor. People will flock from all over the realm to see this.
As long as they enjoy the entertainment while they're here.
Oh. Well then. They're having some fun.
You there. How would you like some fresh Gizal greens? 2 bunches for 3,000. I'm practically giving them away.
No thanks, dude.
So, Lubor is to be made mayor. In my time, it would have been unheard of for a bearer to be appointed to such a role. But times change. What is unheard of to old heads like mine may be unremarkable to the youth of tomorrow.
True. You're not ready for the Enzor, just say. That's why I'm stalling, Dragoon. That's why I'm still doing side quests, Dragoon.
The shards around here are as spent as mine.
Oh my gosh,
and
look
I
at
don't
him.
have anyone to send out to hunt for more. Why, oh, why did I sell my bearer? I could have put him to work. Now I have no choice but to work myself.
Boo-hoo! Boo-frickin' who! Yeah, you have to go to work. Ha! Ha! Ha!
I always thought Dalimil thrived all the more for having Kupka watching over us. But now he's gone. It's as if we've stepped out of his shadow.
Yep.
First the merchants call Lubor every name under the sun. Now they're counting on him to keep us all safe.
Trust them to change tack when they see which way the wind's blowing. And after they had us throwing stones at him too.
Hey, after they had us throwing stones, that you threw that stone of your own choice. These people are massive copium, thinking that they're in the right, or trying to make themselves, not be as bad of people as they actually were for doing that. Ugh, humans.
I've half a mind to give up tobacco altogether. It's hardly worth the effort it takes to light it.
Let me have yours then. I've been practicing with a flint.
A what?
Oh, they're just discovering flint. I like that little drop right there.
Everyone's happy again. Just like they were before.
Aw, these
No,
kids.
Everyone's even happier than they were before. I knew Lubor would make a good mayor.
You guys were the MVPs. The new generation. I love that. Brings a tear to my eye.
Well, Clive?
Are you resolved to brave the coming battle, no matter the cost?
I am.
For only with Ultima's death might we ever find true freedom. And when we do, I'll be counting on you to help teach this world the truth.
Naturally.
But I'll need you to do something for me in return. Come back to us in one piece. For how am I to recount the true history of this world without a first-hand account of the heroics of those who fought to change it? We shall all be praying for your safe return. Aw.
I do so enjoy our little chats.
If you've got something to ask, ask.
Trust you to go and pick a fight with a bleeding god. I didn't sign up for all this excitement, you know.
No.
Sid did say the higher-ups wouldn't be too happy about us trying to change the world. Bah, you got me there, and it ain't as if I have anything better to do, so no more lip out of me. But that's the lip that keeps us on our toes, Otto.
Is that right?
Well, I had better start looking for something else to moan about then, hadn't I? That's about the hideaway. No one around here is bold enough or daft enough to say I'm fit for the knacker's yard, but I sure as hell ain't getting any younger.
It'll be time to take a step back.
Let the fledglings spread their wings. Young Gouts? I forgot how you pronounce his name. As bright as the inside of a barrel, but his heart's in the right place, and his constant failures never seem to dim his spirits either. Reckon the same might have been said of me when I was his age.
If it weren't for Sid.
Given me the room to fall and a hand to help me up again, I never would have changed. It'd have been the Goths leading the Goths. Clive, assuming we'd made it this far.
Off you go then.
I'm not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart. Just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime, it takes effort, persistence, and more often than not a stiff brush and bucket of lye. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or waste it. A wise man once said, "The night is always darkest before the dawn." It is a good thing that I count one who burns so bright amongst my friends, Lubor. Aw, Lubor! Here not long removed from when last you placed yourself between us and peril, I sit and pen yet another letter, in which I try and find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. Still, something feels different about our latest triumph. Where in the past we leaned ever so heavily upon your good graces, this time we found strength elsewhere, in ourselves. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along. We are not as different as we want to believe. Does a peasant love his homeland any less than a noble? Does a bearer love his family any less than another man does his own? It is this love that has united us and given us true strength. Should every thrall, Akashic, bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, we will not fret, we will not falter, we will fight, and we will win. Isabel. The Grim Reaper. There was a saying among the Imperial soldiers of the Northreach garrison, steer clear of the drowned tower, lest the specters sickle reap your roots. They speak in typically uncouth terms of the thrall that dwells within the Aether Flood, one whose frightful aspect and command over lesser minions would appear to mark him as a high-ranking member of his species. Cape Orsier, Senbrek, and the Penitent Gates. Penitent Gates, Cape Orsier. So it's over here. Oh. It's literally right there. I should probably go around so that we get the scenic... We just walking right up. Oh, you're not Akashic? Knight of the Splendent Heart. I like how I didn't read this. Womp stomp, yo, Lightheart! Can we get a shout out for Lightheart, please?
You're the outlaw! The one who drove His Highness to madness! On your
Me?
knees.
I did no such thing!
He hasn't heard. He doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Oh, shishi wakamaru! Thanks, Link! Mirage dive, I'm assuming. Oh, frickin' heck! Guys, go follow Lightheart! I hope you've been well. Share your pain. I don't want to. No, thank you. I'd rather not. Thanks.
This one, to me, boy. Stay with your life.
There we go. Chano, sorry about your Keyblade. Nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Woo! Woo! This game is so fun. Once again, you march like Phantom. Ow! Oh, Shishi Wakamaru!
There's a good boy.
I feel like we didn't have to kill you, though.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Bruh, we didn't even walk away until Dion. Was there a way to, like, not...
Get it, boy!
Have to kill him? Oh, that's sad.
Tomorrow